Hello, good evening. I am Rashi Sandeep Chidewal. Today's date is 17/8/2021. Our today's video topic is abstraction. In today's video, we will going to see what is abstraction in Java and advantages, disadvantages, some difference between and the definition of abstraction. So we will go with our today's topic, abstraction. Okay, so abstraction is a concept of the object oriented programming that shows only essential attributes and hides unnecessary informations. This is under definition of the abstraction. The main purpose of abstraction is hiding the unnecessary details from the user. Abstraction is selecting from a larger pool to show only relevant details of the object to the user. It helps in reducing programming complexity and efforts. It is one of the most important concepts of OOPS, and OOPS is known for object-oriented programming. So, let us study about an abstraction in OOPS with examples. Okay, suppose you want to create a banking application and you are asked to collect all the informations about your customers. There are chances that you will come up with the following information about the customers. Next, but not all of the above informations is required creating a banking applications. So you need to select only the useful informations for your banking applications from that pool. The data like name, address, tax informations and etc. Makes sense for a banking applications, which is an abstraction examples in OOPS. So since we have fetched and removed, or we can say selected, the customer informations from a larger pool, the process is referred as an abstraction in OOPS. Now, however, the same information once extracted can be used for a wide range of applications. For instance, you can use the same data for hospitals application, job portal applications, a government database and etc. with little or no modifications. Now, hence it becomes your master or data. This is an advantage of abstraction in OOPS. Now, we will going to discuss some difference between abstraction and encapsulation. So, abstraction is an object-oriented programming solves the issue at the designing level, and encapsulation solves it implementation level. Next point, that is abstraction in programming is about hiding unwanted details while showing most essential informations. Encapsulation means binding the code and the data together into a single unit. And third point, data abstraction in Java allows focusing on what the information object must contain. And the third, in encapsulation means hiding the internal details or machines of how an object does something for security reasons. Now we will going to see the difference between abstract class and interfaces. An abstract class can have both abstract and non-abstract methods. And the first, interface. The interface can have only abstract methods. Abstract class in second point, that is, it does not support multiple inheritance. And in interface, it supports multiple interfaces. Third point, it can provide the implementation of the interface. And the third one, that is, it cannot provide the implementation of the abstract class. And the fourth one, that is, an abstract class can have protected and abstract public methods. And the fourth, in interface, that is, an interface can have only have public abstract methods. The next point, last point, is that an abstract class can have final static or a static final variable with any access specifier. In interface, the interface can have only public static final variable. Now, what is abstract class? Abstract class is a type of a class in OOPS, that is object oriented programming, that declare one or more abstract methods. These classes can have abstract methods as well as concrete methods also. A normal class cannot have abstract methods, and an abstract class is a class that contains at least one abstract methods. Now we're going to discuss, that is, what are abstract methods. So abstract method is a method that just the method definition but does not contain implementation. So a method without a body is known as an abstract method. I repeat, a method without a body is known as an abstract method. It must be declared in an abstract class. The abstract method will never be final because the abstract class must implement all the abstract methods. Now we will going to see the advantages of abstraction. So the main benefit of using an abstraction in programming is that it allows you to group several related classes as siblings. Now the second one, that is abstraction in object oriented programming, helps to reduce the complexity of the design and implementation of process of software. Now when to use an abstract methods and abstract class, can you tell me? Okay, abstract methods are mostly declared where two or more subclasses are also doing the same thing in different ways through different implementations. It also extends the same abstract and offers different implementations of abstract methods. The next point, that is abstract classes, helps to describe generic type of behaviors and object oriented programming. Class hierarchy. It also describes subclasses of offer implementation details of the abstract classes. Now, abstraction in programming is the process of selecting important data sets for an object in your software or leaving out the insignificant ones. The next point, that is, once you have modeled your project using data abstraction in Java, the same set of data could be used in different applications. Now we will see some more, that is, the abstract keyword is a non-access specifier used for classes and methods. In that we will see one example, that is, we will take one class that is an abstract class animal. In that we have declared abstract method does not have a body, that is public abstract void animal sound. In that we have declared regular method, that is public void sleep. In the sysout we have written xyz. In next we have created subclass inherit from an animal, that is class pig extends animal. In that the body of animal sound is provided here. In that we have written a sysout statement. In that the pig says vv. And the next method, that is main method, in that we declare create a pig object, that is pig, and we declare by a variable, that is my pig, equals to new pig object. In next line we declare my pig dot animal sound method, and next, that is my pig dot sleep method. Then it will give an output like an xyz, and the pig says vv. Now in today's video we have discussed about what is abstraction and abstract class methods and their examples, and we have seen why and when to use abstract classes and methods also. So thank you for today video topic.